In Myanmar's western Rakhine state, a silent but deadly war is unfolding, and this time starvation is the weapon. A newly released report titled "Starving to Death: The Latest Phase of the Rohingya Genocide" has confirmed that both the Myanmar military and the Arakan Army are now being implicated in a coordinated campaign to wipe out the Rohingya population, not with bullets, but by cutting off food, aid, and medical support. Since fighting resumed between the military and the Arakan Army in late 2023, the junta has imposed a near-total blockade on humanitarian access to Rohingya areas like Butidang, Mongdao, and Sitwe. Rohingya civilians, already among the most persecuted people on earth, are now dying of hunger, disease, and neglect. In the past few weeks alone, at least 25 people have died of starvation and 7 more from the lack of medical care. Families are reportedly surviving on little more than rice water. Children cry for food. The sick die in silence. This is not a humanitarian crisis. This is a calculated strategy of extermination. But what's more shocking is the growing role of the Arakan Army. Once seen by some Rohingya as a possible ally, the AA is now accused of actively burning villages, expelling Rohingya civilians, and enforcing the blockade on aid. Human rights groups now say the Arakan Army has gone from resistance fighters to complicit actors in ethnic cleansing. Caught between a brutal military and an ethno-nationalist insurgency, the Rohingya people are left with no protection and no way out. Meanwhile, international attention is fading. Aid budgets have been slashed, especially by the United States, and donor fatigue has set in, as global focus turns to Ukraine and Gaza. But this global neglect is costing lives every single day. Human rights organizations are now calling for immediate steps. Sanctions under international human rights law, targeting both Myanmar generals and Arakan Army leaders. Emergency airdrops of food and medicine into the sealed-off Rohingya zones. Stronger pressure from ASEAN countries to open humanitarian corridors. And renewed support for Bangladesh, which already hosts nearly 1 million Rohingya refugees. The evidence is clear. This is genocide in slow motion. The world knows what's happening. The question is, will it act? Because if the international community looks away now, it won't be out of ignorance. It will be out of indifference. And that indifference may be written in the bones of Rohingya children, dying today and unseen, unfed, and unheard.